Have you ever questioned the origins of your thoughts? The man named King did, and his findings were astounding. King, a seemingly ordinary man, found himself on an extraordinary path of awakening. This journey, both unexpected and enlightening, led him to a realization that would alter his perspective on the mind's inner workings. Thoughts, he discovered, were not birthed from within the depths of our minds, as society so often tells us. Instead, he came to a startling conclusion. Thoughts are external signals, ethereal whispers projected into the expansive cosmos of our brains. This revelation, no doubt unsettling. It challenges our deep-seated belief that thoughts are a byproduct of our consciousness, an idea so ingrained in our understanding of the mind that it almost seems like a universal truth. But King's enlightenment painted a different tale. He learned that our thoughts are akin to echoes bouncing off the cerebral walls of our minds, creating a compelling illusion that they were born us. This illusion is so convincing, so tangible, that we often find ourselves unable to switch off the incessant flow of thoughts. Like a river that knows no end, they rush through our minds, uncontrolled, unending. We become prisoners of our own minds, drowning in a sea of thoughts, unable to grasp the surface and gasp for air. Yet these thoughts that we perceive as ours are not. They are external signals injected into our minds. We are not the creators of these thoughts. In stark contrast, we are merely the receivers, antennas tuned into an ethereal frequency, downloading information. Such a realization poses an important question about our self-awareness, or rather, the absence of it. Are we truly awake? Or are we sleepwalking through life, ensnared in the labyrinth of our thoughts, oblivious to their external origins? King's awakening paints a gripping picture of our existence. It is as intriguing as it is disconcerting, as enlightening as it is unnerving. If our thoughts are not our own, if they are but external signals projected into our minds, then what does that make us? In essence, are we conscious entities, architects of our own reality, or are we simply mechanical beings, passively mirroring the unseen and downloading information? So, if thoughts are not ours, are we just mechanical beings mirroring the unseen and downloading information? The implications of King's views are profound and unsettling. Indeed, they challenge us to reassess our most basic assumptions about human consciousness and autonomy. King proposes an intriguing, albeit disturbing perspective, that our thinking is not an act of conscious free will, but rather a mechanical process akin to a computer downloading data. This notion, while seemingly abstract, has far-reaching implications. If we unravel it further, it suggests that our thoughts, beliefs, and reactions not truly our own. Instead, they are pre-programmed, predetermined responses to various stimuli. We are, in essence, simply soldiers obeying orders in an unseen thought army, marching to the rhythm of an invisible drumbeat. But who sets this rhythm? Who programs these commands? King's theory suggests that it's external forces, a system of influences, societal norms, cultural expectations, and beliefs. These forces, both seen and unseen, shape our identities, our actions, our very existence. We are molded, manipulated, and maneuvered according to protocols, not of our choosing. This perspective reveals a bleak picture of humanity, one where we are mere puppets, enslaved by our own thoughts. Seemingly innocent emotions like happiness, love, guilt, jealousy, sadness, loneliness, greed, envy. They become puppet strings, pulling us into the depths of the vast consciousness ocean and drowning us. We are, according to King, prisoners to these thoughts, shackled by internalized interpretations of love and hate. Hardest to swallow, however, is the notion that we are not simply passive receivers of these thoughts. We are willing participants in this cycle, reinforcing and perpetuating the programming. In our ignorance, we become accomplices in our own incarceration, our own manipulation. We lie, we cheat, we manipulate under the influence of external thoughts. Our choices, it seems, are not ours to make. They are pre-made, set by external forces that control our thoughts. If this is true, do we have any control over our lives? Are we truly the masters of our destiny, or merely marionettes dancing to someone else's tune? This is a deeply unsettling question, one that shakes the very foundations of our understanding of self, free will, and reality. It forces us to confront a disturbing possibility. If our choices are pre-made, if we lack control, what implications does that hold for personal growth, self-awareness, and self-efficacy? It is a challenging journey through these turbulent waters, but it is not an impossible one. It requires us to first acknowledge and identify the currents that pull us under. Only then can we chart a course towards self-awareness and liberation. To navigate these turbulent waters, we must first recognize the currents that pull us under. Only then can we begin to chart a course towards self-awareness and liberation. King offers a beacon of hope amidst the turmoil. He encourages us to awaken, to rise above the mundane and connect with our divine essence. This isn't about a physical wake-up, rather, a spiritual journey into the realm of self-awareness. We're more than mere controlled by outside forces. We're divine entities, always connected to our intrinsic selves. However, we often find ourselves influenced by others, family, friends, leaders, heroes. But how much do they really know? Are they not merely actors in this grand cosmic play? It's time we scrutinize these influences, these purveyors of superfluous information. Let's focus on acquiring the essential truth that nourishes our divine self. In the pursuit of freedom and self-awareness, the first move is to question, to awaken, to recall our inherent divinity. Are you ready to take that step?